Honoring values. February 20, 2014. There is not a beautiful bright heart out there that does not want to be treated with respect and kindness, and it is well understood that respect carries many different meanings with many different people. What one person considers being important in regards to respect is quite likely to be different for another, and much of this is easily seen within a variety of cultures. Each culture and society has their own ideas of what is appropriate, even with simple hand gestures, therefore making it easy to offend someone without knowing it. It is important to know how to be respectful and how to act within certain cultural and social groups. It is also essential and vital to think about what it is you want to convey before you act. Part of being more respectful towards others is learning how to listen. Listening needs to become your first and foremost skill when communicating and interacting with others. The more you truly tune in and listen, the more love is being felt and shared. A feeling of emotional safety moves throughout your entire being, where you feel secure enough to assume that every person, including yourself, loves to be listened to. It makes people feel heard, cared for, and important, and you are all that. After you've figured out the significance of being a proactive listener, it is then time to share what you think and feel, while at the same time being considerate of how other people are feeling, being aware of body language as clues or hints as information that will guide you to either proceed or to investigate further as to what other issues, if any, need to be addressed. If you tell someone you will do them a favor regardless how small and mundane it is important to keep your word. What seems to be small to you may be very important to who you are helping. Values are individual and personal. What you may feel of value and importance will definitely differ from another dear soul's notion of what is of value. Learn to accept your differences simply because you are a little different from everyone, and instead of reacting in a judgmental or criticizing way, be thankful with compassion for what the person has shared with you. Don't create enemies out of nothing when you can create friends out of respect, consideration, and acceptance. We are sure that many beautiful bright hearts may not consider punctuality to be essential to demonstrating respect to your fellow brothers and sisters of God. Yet punctuality is another way to demonstrate your respect for another dear soul. By honoring a time you have made to meet with them, you are also honoring their values. No matter how patient a person may be, it doesn't feel good when you are waiting for an indefinite amount of time. Do manners make a difference when you are demonstrating respect for others? You bet. Manners and being considerate go a long way. We know it can be hard to be patient and wait for someone to stop talking when you have so much to share yourself, but by showing your politeness and respect towards them and allowing them to finish what they felt of value to share, you are again honoring what they feel to be valuable. We have seen many dear souls of many ages shoot down other dear souls' dreams, hopes, and wishes that sound silly or crazy to them, but to the one who is dreaming, hoping, and wishing, they mean the world. Don't be so judgmental. Encourage your friends and family members to follow their dreams and empower them to work at manifesting their wishes and hopes into reality. When you take the time to genuinely encourage and empower another dear soul, you are not only empowering them, you are inspiring yourself for your own dreams, wishes, and hopes, and emitting waves of positive energy. Fairness seems to be hard to attain in your busy and distracting world. But fairness is essential when you are showing someone that you respect them and their values. We know how hard it can be to step aside to allow someone to achieve, but by doing so, you are showing that you are accepting the fact that they have worked hard and earned whatever it is they have gained. Possibly a job promotion, maybe they became engaged, or opened a new business. The list is endless, but showing your support encourages them to be all they can be. By showing another dear soul that you respect them and value them, understand, beautiful bright hearts, that your demonstration doesn't need to be extravagant to be understood and felt. When you go out of your way with unconditional compassion and love and do something nice for this person, you are not expecting anything in return. You do something nice because it feels good and you know it is the right thing to do. When you have hit a crossroad with another dear soul that shares different values and beliefs, don't go shouting and causing a scene that can be very hurtful, inappropriate, unnecessary and disrespectful. Make a point to have a quiet discussion, expressing how you feel in a calm and mature manner. Preserve not only your dignity but theirs. By choosing to discuss your upset in a mature and calm manner, you are demonstrating respect for how they may be feeling as well. Never assume what the other dear soul is thinking or feeling just because they are from a different cultural background or have different beliefs and values. You just may be surprised that besides their many differences, you have much in common. Think of each of you as being equal, just as God sees each of you. He doesn't see a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian, a Sufi, etc. He sees the beauty of your soul and love from your heart through the energy you share and emit. It is most important to remember, beautiful bright hearts, that people are different, but within all their differences, each dear beautiful soul of each beautiful person deserves to be treated with respect. If you want them to treat you with respect, then ensure that you reciprocate the gesture that comes from the heart. Remember the golden rule. When you speak the word, Namaste, be sure you understand its meaning and that you mean every word of it, what it means, and that you are not saying because it sounds pretty. Become more aware of how other dear souls respond to you, and learn to respond in reply without violating your own values. When you are respectful of yourself, you become more respectful of others as you learn to see parts of yourself in each dear soul you meet, as you are so connected by the fierce love that comes from God, shared equally among you. There are many ways to show your brothers and sisters of God respect, and that you value them as a person for who they are. Just by your willingness to interact with them and to accept them as being valuable already is enough to gain respect from them, as they are already seeing and feeling the respect you have for them. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, Lady Nada, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com